Good morning, everyone. We're continuing here in the Orchos Yosher, in the Midah of Emes, of truth, as we are working our way through these amazing words to understand why it is that truth is such a positive trait for a person to have, and sheker, falsehood and deceit, is something that is so negative and destructive. And he writes today, Va'amru, our sages teach us, Kas shakronim ein mekabel pnei ashchina. There's a category of people that are called shakronim. They are the people that are liars. They are deceitful people, and they will not be mekabel pnei ashchina when the Mashiach is going to come, and everyone's going to see Mashiach, or when a person will leave this world and go into the Olam Haba, the world to come. They will not be worthy of receiving the face or the divine presence. Because, as we've spoken about many times, the complete opposite of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who is the Kel Emes, he's the God of truth, the opposite is Sheker, is falsehood. And someone who lived their life in falsehood in this world, how could they have the Shekhinah? V'armu, when it says further in the Gemara, Kach anshay shal badoi. This is the punishment of a person who lies. What's that? They create their own. Listen to this. Even when this person says the truth, but since that he normally lies, nobody listens to him or pays attention. This is the classical story of the little boy who cried wolf. He cries wolf again and again and again, and when the wolf finally comes to get him, and he's calling wolf, no one believes him. A person who is a shakran, whose words are filled with falsehood, they can't get truth out of their mouth, even when they finally will speak the truth, who's going to believe them? You spent so much of your life saying sheker, falsehood, deceit, all of the negative type of speech that you possibly could. Now you want to say the emes? There's no one, there's no one there to listen. And further, the Gemara tells us, you should train your tongue, should teach yourself to say the words, I do not know. I don't know. What's so wrong if you say I don't know? Somebody asks you a question and you say, I don't know. Because maybe you'll end up getting caught in a falsehood. If you try to say something and you're not really so sure, and you're going to end up leading yourself into a world of deceit, it's better that you say, I don't know, I'm not sure, I have no idea. Rav Chaim points out over here, what if you really do know? You're just trying to prevent yourself from saying something that you shouldn't say. So then when you say the words, I don't know, you're really lying, aren't you? So he writes, Umash meshazeinu sheker. No, it's not sheker, it's not falsehood. Because in every single matter that there is, there's always certain details that you yourself don't know. And therefore it's not a lie to say that you don't know. You mean to say, I don't know everything there is to know about this thing, and therefore you're allowed to say, I don't know. And these are three things that Chazal, the sages, teach us how carefully a person has to be in the way in which they condition themselves to speak. We're working on becoming Anshe Emes, people of truth. People of truth is not only the way that we think and the way that we live and the way that we conduct our lives, but perhaps the greatest expression of the Anshe Emes, the people of truth that we are, is the way in which we use our speech, our mouths, and the words that emanate from inside of us. If we'll be careful with emes and we will continue to steer clear of sheker, so then we know, number one, we'll be able to receive the divine presence, the Shekhinah. Number two, when we speak, people will believe us and they will listen to us. And if chas v'shalom, something is very important, a person certainly is going to hear our voice. And number three, if my tongue is constantly speaking the truth, and I'm even humble enough to say the words, Ani lo yodea, I don't know, that itself will rescue me from saying things that I'm really not 100% sure about, and possibly venturing into the world of sheker, falsehood, and deceit. Wishing everybody a wonderful day, a day that is filled with mouths that are filled with emes, the words of truth. All the best.